That's right, Laker fam. LBJ and the Lakers put the Stone Cold Stunner of that ass. Man. Give me a hell yeah, Laker Nation. What's up? What's up, haters? What's up, media? Oh, man. Welcome to the Lake Show. For those of you who are new to the channel and are looking for a different flavor of Laker content based on objectivity, unbiased substantive content based on empirical data, as well as rationale from a student of the game, and you're a Laker enthusiast as I am, then you have arrived and came to the right place. Consider subscribing. For those of you who are already subs, swish that notification bell to get alerts when I drop videos. Laker fam, can you show a Laker brother some love and swish that like button? It's the way that YouTube determines how videos get out. Now, before I start, man, I'm going to go in on the media. The Stephen A. Smiths of the world, the Charles Barkleys of the world. Man, Charles Barkley's candy ass proclaiming that Portland was going to win. Fuck out of here, man. Everybody hyped up Portland's offense, Dame being the hottest player in the bubble, blah, blah, blah. You know, saying that the Lakers offense was going to be an issue, and they're just kind of focused on living in the moment. And, they were going to struggle. And so far, man, so far they haven't. Shit. One game, it is what it is. That's why this is called a series. So, they got hyped off of one game. There was no damn way in hell that Portland was going to beat the Lakers, man. People forget LBJ beat Lowry and DeRozan a few years ago, mostly when the Cavs, only had I think he was by himself mostly. So he pretty much damn near carried the Cavaliers by himself. I think Kevin Love wasn't out, if I'm not mistaken. If he was in, then he was very minimal in terms of his impact. And that was in the East against two All-Stars. And then you add AD, man, the best big man in the game. No chance in hell they're going to get past the Lakers, man. None. They're not going to get past the Lakers. Like I said, Lakers in 5, man. That's my prediction. From the beginning, you guys can go back on my Lakers versus Portland series. I said that in the comment section. I pinned it as a comment. Check me out, man. So it is what it is. But Lakers are number one in defense in the playoffs, allowing about 98 points or so. So the media, they better do the fucking homework, man. They're so focused on offense and narratives. They dissing LBJ and AD to take over games and win games. It's fucked up, man. You guys got to get the fuck out of here with that shit, man, because it ain't gonna fly. Defense always wins over offense, and if you have LBJ and AD, the offense will take care of itself eventually. They ain't always going to miss, and and guys around them, they're not gonna miss either. So as long as they're committed to defense, man, the rest will take care of itself. The media. Members, they go too much they go too much on hype and narratives, man. Stephen A. Smith, Barkley, guys like that. They go with narratives for clicks and clout and views. They don't really assess games, and they don't view games in its entirety or look at empirical data. They just see entertainment and stats like points per game, for example, from players. A lot of them get paid to bullshit on air, man, and then they pass it on to people that don't know how to think for themselves, so they go along with the narratives. But they ain't gonna bullshit me. I know what's up. A lot of these media heads and analytic heads, they don't know shit about the game. They never picked up a fucking ball in their lives. And they don't have the trained eyes to discern shit, to discern the game and understand the nuances of the game. They better put some fucking respect on the Lakers' name, man, and their defense. So fuck out of here with that bullshit. All the Laker haters can go kick rocks. As the Lakers get in on Portland, y'all gonna have to learn the hard way. Keep that hate strong though. While we eat and go, towards getting the chip for Mamba. Rest in peace, R.I.P. Mamba, man. R.I.P. Gigi and the victims, that lost their lives in the tragic crash, rather. Rest in peace, man. My condolences to their families and their loved ones. Laker Nation, of course, misses Kobe every day, man. Every day. And I know Kobe on Mamba Day, I know the brother's smiling, man. I know he's proud of the guys as they came in with that Mamba mentality, man. You love to see it, Laker fam. You love to see it. LBJ rocked the baby to sleep early. He came out with that Mamba mentality to start to put the Blazers away early. And then AD taking it to the Blazer bigs, man. Hey, by the way, man, shout out to a Twitter follower of mine. Goes by the name of @divine_thoughts. Tweet of the day goes to you, brother. Tweet of the day goes to you, man. That's right. Peeps really quiet. Like I said, man, keep that same energy, though. Because I'm going to keep that same energy. I don't switch up like Stephen A. Smith and Barkley and guys like that on the media, man. Just going with narratives. I had a viewer by the name of Scoring Machine. That's right, man. I see you. I took a picture and screenshot of your comments, so I know you hiding. I think his name was Scoring Machine, something like that. He said the Blazers will win the series after game 1. And then last couple games, man, nowhere to be found. I screenshotted your comments. Like I said, best believe you will get exposed to the viewers. You will get exposed and get donkey of the day when the Lakers eliminate the Blazers, man. You can hide all you want. You can run. But you cannot hide completely from me, man. So you're going to get exposed. Those people that claim the Lakers are going to lose, man, on that bullshit, like I said, man, you guys will be exposed on this channel. And I'm going to break out them receipts, man, when the time comes. Best believe. So y'all, like I said, you can run, but you can't hide, man. You could try hiding, but it is what it is. And then, like I said as well, welcome to the AD cookout. None of their bigs defending him. None of them can stop him. No player can stop LBJ when he decides to take over. But let's get into the game recap, man. Break quarter by quarter. So first quarter, AD starts off with a mid-range J, followed up by a KCP left corner 3, man, and then a block by AD. Lakers starting off with the right tone, and then LBJ with a deep 3 followed by a Danny Green 3, and then AD with a long mid-range jump shot, man. AD to take the Lakers to 15-0 run to start this game, man. Blazers didn't score till the late 7-minute mark. So we here, Laker fan. We coming for that chip, man. Let's get it. That's right. Let's get it. For Mama, man. For Gigi. Let's get it, man. And for Laker Nation overall, man, we hungry. So, Lillard didn't score till I think the 1+ minute mark. Lakers did a hell of a job not allowing Dame to get a groove offensively or CJ McCollum in the first quarter and the first half throughout this game. It was just an offensive explosion, man, to begin the game and pretty much throughout this game. And then AD 4 for 5 from the field, man, with 16 points, 2 blocks. I think he was scored 2 more points to finish the game off and rested very early in the late third, I think, or something like that. But, man, showing the complete package, making a case for, in my opinion, surefire defensive player of the year, no question. He should be it. But in my opinion, man, an MVP candidate, given his impact on both ends of the floor for the Lakers, man, you have to consider that, in my opinion, if you're looking at the MVP. Just when he came, man, he changed the whole entire dynamic of the team. And I'm not saying LeBron James isn't impactful, but I go as far to say that he's had a bigger impact than LBJ and the Lakers, man. But my choice, in my opinion, for MVP, I'd probably give it to Giannis because of the record, and then he's impacting the Bucks at both ends of the floor, and then the numbers he's putting up, man. I think I would go for he would be my MVP choice, in my opinion. But I'm hoping, of course, the Lakers get it. So we'll see how that goes, whether it's AD or LeBron James. But Lakers held Portland to 25 points, man, on 41% shooting. So much for the Portland Trailblazers offense, right? Yeah. Again, the media want to put, they want to put us down, man, and talk about our offense and focus on Portland's offense, but they forget that we're top 4 in defense, man. The Lakers had 43 points in the first quarter, shooting 68% from the field. Lakers came out with the Mamba mentality to kill the confidence of the Blazers, man. I'm proud of the boys. By far the most proud of them. And I'm sure, again, Kobe would have been proud of them as well, and he is. AD with 16 points, LBJ with 8 points and 8 assists, KCP with 10 points, earning the respect from the fans, man, after he's been ass all year pretty much. Good job, sir. Good job, man. Kudos to you. And another interesting fact, Laker fan, the media wants to, again, focus on the Lakers' lack of offense and the fact that, the A-game tune-up, they want to focus on that shit, and they wanted to overhype Portland's top 6 or so in offense, and Dame being the top player in the bubble, yada, 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 averaging 40 points for those tune-up games, man, the A-games, whatever. It is what it is. But the funny thing is, the Lakers are number 1 in defense. Defense. That's right. Defense always wins. And it wins championships, man. They're number 1 in defense, allowing 98 points, I believe, these past few games. So, again, the media wants to hype up offense. They want to focus on that. But teams win, and championship teams win by defense. And then their defense dictates their offense. And that's how it should be. So that's an interesting fact there that the media fails to not realize and not to mention. But let's get to the second quarter, man. LBJ, nice block on Simmons, and then gets a bullet pass to Kuzma at the left for the left corner, 3-point shot, man. And then Lakers start the second quarter where they left off, man. Red hot. from the offensive end and the defensive end. Love how the Lakers are moving the ball, man. The best ball movement I've seen probably thus far this series. I would say maybe all season. The Lakers that we know that they're capable of being. Defensive prowess, great defense, and offense they can do as well, man. Top 10 or so if they want to be. So, they weren't allowing the Blazers to set up defensively as well. They're advancing the ball, moving the ball side to side. That's how you have to keep them off of balance, man, by not allowing them to set up defensively. Breaking double teams. You don't allow them to get set. You don't hold on to the ball. You move the ball side to side till you find that breakage. You keep them scrambling, man, defensively. So good shit by the Lakers overall in this game. Lakers bench coming in strong. Everything working well for the Lakers this entire game, man. Particularly in the second quarter where things kind of break out. The Lakers bench had 19 points in the second quarter. LBJ was cooking from three, getting to the cup as well, man. LBJ had himself a second quarter, man. You can see his confidence up from last game, knowing that he cannot be stopped with Trent on him. Come on, man. That's he's giving up 30 to 40 pounds, like I said in the last podcast. So LeBron James, if he decides to play, man, it's a done deal. It's a done deal, like I said the last podcast in the takeover, man, the LeBron James takeover. So Portland's big lineup struggling defensively in the pick and roll. And when they took out Hassan Whiteside, man, there was no rim protection whatsoever. So LeBron James' eyes got big. He feasted. So the key was the Lakers' shots were falling as well from the perimeter, which opened up the lane more for LBJ to penetrate as the perimeter defenders had to stay home with Danny Green, KCP, Morris, etc. And then LBJ, had 22 points, scored 14 points alone in the second quarter, man. Just channeling his inner Mamba. The Lakers go up by 29 points, 80. They put up 80 in the first half, 80 to 51 going into the second half, man. Absolutely destroying Portland on both ends. Yeah, so like I said, man, what about that Portland offense? Hey, man, size is going to tire them boys out. Size and versatility and skill, which Portland has no answer for. They're done. And then second half, third quarter, Lakers continue where they left off again. LeBron James hits a 36-footer three-point shot, man. Later in the third quarter, he's like looking at, y'all can talk about Dame, man. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot because LeBron James is still a top 3, top 2 player in the NBA. In my opinion, probably the best player still. So it is what it is, but he's reminding people who has short-term memory. And then AD out with back spasm early in the third, early to the mid-third quarter, I believe. I'm hearing from AD, he said he's expected to play in Game 5. So, it doesn't sound like it's nothing that's going to be serious or a lingering injury. So that's good to hear. And then also, man, speedy recovery to Dame Lillard with a knee injury. Hopefully the brother is okay and it's nothing too serious, man. But LBJ was out to get rest in the late third quarter, man. You love to see our stars getting rest after a great blowout win, so they could stay fresh to close this series. And then going on to the second round, it was nice to see our role players in this quarter and game overall get a groove, such as Danny Green, man. Danny Green, shout out to you, brother, for showing up. In 22 minutes, had 14 points, 3 boards, 2 blocks. We need our role players to get their confidence up so that, when the Lakers face the Rockets, presumably, or other elite teams, they'll take more pressure off of AD and LeBron James as the defense will be, focused on them and collapse on them. They're going to need players to hit open shots to open things up offensively. It's going to open the floor much more. So, it's a great sight to see. Portland won on a 24-9 run, but the Lakers still kept their large lead going into the fourth quarter, 112-87, and in the fourth quarter, man, Kuz starting to, off the quarter right, hitting 2 threes. Good to see his confidence continue, man. He's been pretty good since the Nuggets game when he hit that buzzer beater 3-point shot over Bobo. And pretty much has been our best player in the bubble, I would say. Obviously up to the playoffs, but it's good to see his confidence and consistency still remaining strong. So it's good to see that. We're going to need him in the playoffs, man, against the Rockets, et cetera, et cetera. And the cool thing is Kuzma, really plays well against the Rockets. I think he averages like 20-plus a game against them. He goes off against them. So, it's good to see Kyle Kuzma keep his confidence, and hopefully he's able to remain there. And then Lakers, keep their foot on the gas pedal and close out this game to win by 20 points. It's good to see guys like Waiter, Smith, Cook, get some tick because we're going to need every guy out there, man, come deeper in the playoffs. So, let's get to the player stats. LBJ, 30 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds in 28 minutes, 10 for 12 from the field, LBJ locked in for the chip, man. He hears the bullshit. He hears the chirping from the media. You know how quickly people forget, man. LBJ is still the best player, in my opinion. I would say top 2 to 3 player in the NBA. Of course, when KD's healthy, I might put him as number 1, or Steph. You know, when they're healthy, and then of course Kawhi Leonard. Those are my top 4 guys. But LBJ to me is probably the best despite his age. And it's funny how they put him aside just because the Lakers didn't make the playoffs last year. But you can't sleep on greatness, man. You can't sleep on greatness. So how quickly they forget, they're going to learn the hard way. LBJ is still top dog in the NBA, man, until another player comes along, or at least top 2 to top 3. But AD, 18 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks. Glad to see AD get plenty of rest, man, with LBJ. That's one of the, I would say that was probably the best aspect about this game, or one of the best aspects other than killing Portland, man. So I wish we could sweep them, but it is what it is. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep. Like I said, Lakers in 5. It is what it is. But it's good to see that the star players are getting rest on the team. And then Danny Green, man. A Danny Green sighting. Oh, shit. All jokes aside, man. Welcome to the club, nigga. Welcome to the club. Shit, man. But, Danny Green, man. Props to you, brother. 14 points. 5 for 8 from the field, man. 3 for 4 from 3. 4 rebounds. Green, can give us, if he can give us 10 points or so, or 10 a game, man, on consistent shooting or decent shooting, it's going to open up things more, and it's going to keep the defense honest for LBJ and or AD when they're in the post, or going to the cup when they're getting doubled. So it's a good sign, man. Hopefully he carries that on into the playoffs. And same thing for KCP. And speaking of KCP, 12 points, shot solid from the field as well. And then Kuzma, man, off the bench, 18 points. Dwight Howard, man, bringing the physicality, 13 points, 8 rebounds. All right, Laker fam, one more game to go, one more win to go to close the series, to go to round 2. Next game on Wednesday, man. The Lakers got to take care of business and duplicate what they done the last few games. Gotta love it, man. Lakers cannot get their feet off the gas pedal to keep it on the Portland Trailblazers' neck. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. I'm Tony on the Lake Show Podcast, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.